Football managers must understand that good relationship with their top players. I say top players for a reason. Those players you consider as your best player in your team, you must have good relationship with them. Managers must understand this because these players can make or mar you, especially in clubs that depend on one or two players. Especially in clubs that depend on one or two players. Look at what happened to Xabi Alonso in Real Madrid. Did you see what happened to Xabi Alonso in Real Madrid? Did you see how Real Madrid is playing currently? Winning 6-1. Who did he have problem with? He had problem with Vini Jr., had problem with, what is his name, Mbappe. These are the two best players in Real Madrid. These are the players that can produce you goals. These are the players that each time they do not turn up, there is a problem with the team. The team will not produce quality chances, big chances for goal creation. And so you expect the coach in his wisdom, to ensure that he maintains a good relationship with some of these players. Because if you watch what the club is doing, you will discover that some of these players are very, very important. They are very, very important. And if they decide not to play for you, you are doomed. You will be losing and losing. You may be doing all the things right. But then, these players, when they come on the pitch, they will not want to play for you. And if you decide to substitute them and play other players, those players cannot produce the kind of chances that your top players can produce. And so it becomes a problem. You need to, one way or the other, pacify them and bring them to your own side so that the team will be going smoothly. And another thing you must understand is that they have some kind of influence on other players. You see some of those top players in the club, they have some kind of influence on some other players. If you think this is a joke, listen to what Diego Costa said about Antonio Conte.
I went on holiday, I had a chance to renew with Chelsea, but then I sent a text message to Conte. Boss, I want to know if you will count on me next season. And he replied to me via text message too. Diego, thank you very much for everything you have done, but I'm not counting on you. He had something inside because it's not normal for a coach not to count on a player who was his team's top scorer. I sent the message to Marina and she immediately told me that what he did could not be done, that he was not the owner of the team. In the end, I was in Brazil, I was with my family, and I've told Marina that for everything I've done for the club, I don't deserve to be treated like this. He is a person who doesn't trust others. He thinks he knows everything. You don't enjoy training with him. He's always angry, always with a long face. Probably he doesn't have sex at home because he's a very bitter guy. It's a shame, because I was very happy in Chelsea, but I did not want to cause a problem to the club, because if I come back, the players want me to come back, but nobody liked him. That's why he didn't last long. The past is the past. It's a shame. The titles he won at Chelsea, he won them with me for his bad luck. So I wish him all the best in his life, and that's it.
Now, after hearing all these things that Costa is very funny, but Diego Costa happens to be a player that almost filled in that shoes of Didier Drogba. He had the energy, he had the charisma, he had the fire, he had everything in him. He was pushing, he was scoring goals, he was producing chances. In fact, at some point, he will produce, solo goals. He is not depending on anybody for tap-ins. He was creating goal chances and goals on his own. And that was why he was able to rack up some good goals and was Chelsea's top scorer by far in that season. And so when you continue to go against some of these your top players, it doesn't speak well, and it will not end well. It will definitely not end well. Look at Manchester United. Look at what is Carrick doing. What exactly is Carrick doing? Has he changed anything important? But then look at the way the guys are playing now. If he messes up, if Carrick messes up and gets in the bad book of any of his top players, it becomes another big problem.